Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Utah Brewers Cooperative. This is Squatter's Outer Darkness Imperial Stout, Russian Imperial Stout. That's what it's got on the can. This was sent to me by Mr. Fudge, and he says it was bottled or canned on, nope, it's in Best Buy. He says Best Buy 7/30 of 2019. Looking at the can, it says enjoyed by 7/30 of 2018. So not quite there, Mr. Fudge. This should have been had by July 30th of 2018, according to this. I don't know when they canned it. So it's a little past their enjoy by date. So it is what it is. It was sent to me. So guys, I have no control over that. But it does say we should have had this by July of 2018, and this is June of 2019. So, but it is a fairly big beer, 10.5%. So I don't know why they canned it in 2015 or 2016. I don't have any idea. I'm not going to guess. It is what it is. It was sent to me, so we're going to review it. Hopefully, it's still going to be tasty. The picture of Beer Advocate is a bottle, and over to Untapped. They just have a picture of the label, so I don't know, and it looks a lot like what's on the can here, but different. It is different, so I don't know how many times they've made this beer, guys, or whatever. I can't get their beers here, and it has a very, very long commercial description, and I'm going to read it as quick as I can. Welcome to the biggest beer Squatter's Pub Brewery has ever made. A Russian Imperial Stout is one of the most intensely flavored beers a brewer can create. The combination of rich roasted barley, oak, molasses, and licorice root combined to create an utterly unique and complex Imperial Stout experience. We had to mash in twice to get our starting gravity of 27 Plato. We boiled 3.5 hours to enhance caramelization and used molasses and licorice root at the end of the bowl. Outer Darkness is aged with oak and has 65 IBUs. There it is. There's our IBUs. We hope you have as much fun drinking as we did making it. Please share with another and drink wisely. 10.5% alcohol by volume. So big beer. Final beer of the evening for me, guys. So we got the ABV and we got the IBUs, and it has an enjoy by date, which I am not a fan of, and everybody who watches me knows that. I want the canned on date, and let me decide when I want to drink it. So if you want to put both of them on there, that's fine. But tell me when it was put in the freaking can. So we shall see. That's all we need to talk about. So let's pop it open and see what we got. And 10.5%. We're going to go down the center on this poor guy, straight all the way. And we got a little bit of a head there. Looks like about a finger of head on that pour. Yep, very nice. Over into the light. Guys, it is not pitch black. I am getting a little red rubiness to the thin part. Not a whole lot, but there is a little bit there. So, to the nose we go. Rich roasted malt, a hint of toffee, caramel, black molasses. Not a lot of chocolate notes on it. Maybe some dark fruit in there once it warms up. The malt is standing out. The roasted malt is standing out more than anything else. Smells decent. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Mr. Fudge. Thank you, sir. Decent beer. Seems like it has cellared fairly decent. Nice and tasty. I'm not giving anything else than what I've just told you. It's cold out of the fridge. Maybe some of those darker fruit notes will come out. Wasn't brewed with any coffee or anything like that. So tastes pretty much in line of what a Russian Imperial Stout should taste like. Don't think it's world class or anything, but decent beer. Seems like to be a well-made beer. The alcohol seems to be fairly well hidden as for a 10.5%, as much as it could be. This would probably be a good one to put in the bourbon barrels for a little while. So let me sip on this one and let it come up to room temperature, and we'll come back and see where it ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been sitting on it for a while. Not a lot of dark fruit coming out on the beer. I don't know if it has changed, if it's been fresher, but a nice example of what a Russian Imperial Stout is. For 10.5%, the alcohol is well hidden to me. Just my opinion on that. Nice roasted malt. Hints of molasses and licorice and caramel, toffee. Not a lot of bittersweet chocolate going on or dark fruit in this beer, but decent beer. I enjoyed this. A great final beer of the evening, which it is for me. Final chug. A tasty beer. If you've never had a Russian Imperial Stout before, this is maybe a good transitional beer to get into that style. And not something that's got big bourbon notes or anything like that on it, or coffee, if you're not a coffee drinker. Decent beer, guys. It is a decent beer. So I'm going to give it A-, 90 again from me on this one. We've had 3 90s in a row here. Tasty beer. I enjoyed this. A great final beer of the evening for me. Not a huge beer, being a 14 or 15% or bigger. A very nice Russian Imperial Stout. 90, A- for me, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 4.07. That's also in their A- range. They're calling it exceptional. I wouldn't quite go that far, but it is a tasty beer. Well done beer. Over to Beer Advocate, they have it at 3.94, which is in their B+ range. So I'm in between both of those. I'm in 90, just into the A- scale. And 4.07, I think is what they said they have it in. That's a little bit bigger than that, but still in their A- range. I'm in between what Beer Advocate's giving it and what Untapped is giving it. So happy medium there. So if you've had this from Utah Brewers, Squatters Craft Beers, their Outer Darkness Russian Imperial Stout, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge, guys.